Hey guys, welcome back to LJ's Kitchen. I'm your host Tamika Miles, and this is Miss Fatima Grant, my very dear friend. I'm super excited that she's here today, and we all week talked about what we were going to make today, right?
Yes.
And she's like always blah when it comes to food. You like to eat it.
I'm a foodassaur. However, I'm very picky.
She's very picky, like she's bougie picky, but
Bougie?
you are bougie picky.
Girl, bye.
What's the name of the place that you go to buy stuff?
Oh my God.
Mom's, what is it called? Mom's?
Yes, Mom's Market.
Mom's Market.
So
Who
that's
goes to
one.
Mom's Market? Bougie.
You.
I don't. You go to Mom's Market. I go to Whole Foods.
I go to Whole Foods too.
Yeah, but you go to Mom's Market. Like you're so
Whatever.
extra.
I only go there for like 2 things though.
Oh, well, we are going to make fish hoagies today, and we're going to get started right away. And then we're going to come back and talk about what Fatima is up to. Okay. So, if you are a person that is in like North Philadelphia, Germantown, West Philadelphia, you will know what a fish hoagie is, right?
Yeah.
Or do they do fish hoagies in Jersey?
Yeah, we're still hoagies.
Okay. So I was talking to someone today, my girlfriend today, and she was like, oh, we do fish hoagies at Temple on Mount Ephraim Avenue. Do you know that place?
Yes.
Okay. So a lot of places like in the Northeast and I think even South Philly, I don't think they have fish hoagies, but we're going to get started today. We do have some whiting and flounder. Back in the day, back in the 80s when I was growing up, the 70s and 80s, I was always.
70s, she old.
I'm older, so whatever. I always would go order a fish hoagie for my mom. She stopped eating meat when she found out that she had lupus. So fish was one of the things that she could eat, and so we would go and order. She would order a fish hoagie, and I would be like, Mom, a fish hoagie? Like, I want meat. Like, I just wanted a lunch meat. Like, turkey
I'm with Moms.
You with Moms? Mm-hmm. Okay. But the fish hoagies are amazing. And we would put, like, ketchup and hot sauce on it. I'm going to use Cooper Sharp cheese today. I don't think I have American cheese. I normally would use provolone because I like provolone because it has a milder taste. But Cooper Sharp is going to have to be today.
That's perfect. I don't want no provolone. Come on.
Okay. So we have our seasoned fish, however you want to season, salt and pepper, a little garlic powder, a little onion powder is like a house seasoning for me. But if you want to season yours your way, if you want add a little spice to it, you can as well. And I always season, whatever I season my fish with, I usually season my flour with too. And also, if you want to add cornmeal to it, you can. This time, I'm just going to have flour. So we're going to get started. I'll let you cut up the rest of this stuff. But listen, I know.
Yes, give me the instructions
because
this is really Miss Bougie right here. She needs her stuff done the right way.
What did you tell me earlier? You said that I need help. You said I need therapy.
We're going to pray and have a GoFundMe for a therapy campaign. Because she is very obsessive, compulsive when it comes to this kitchen. See?
I just like my tomatoes sliced. This is a nice vine ripened tomato. Looks good, nice and juicy, right? So when you are making a fish hoagie, back in the 70s, well, 80s for her, we absolutely adored these. And I know I told Fatima that she can cut this stuff up. And I started, and I think I micromanaged too much. What you think, Fatima?
I'm fine with it. If you want to work, you go right over the head.
Tell them when we go on business trips. Tell them.
Oh my gosh.
That I'm your work what?
She knows she is my travel work wife. I expect to be fed and fed good. Our home cooked meals. We are not doing any fast food or restaurants.
And it's funny because when we do go to a restaurant, we hardly even enjoy it.
Right. So when we travel, our stop is always to Whole Foods. Like first stop, Whole Foods. Because we have to go and get the groceries.
Right. And then next stop,
we'll go to Walmart we only go to Walmart for like beverages, I'll say.
Yeah. We don't go to Walmart for. We did get an organic chicken the last time at Walmart.
We did because it was late. It was really late. We got in, and we still needed to eat, so we found a whole organic chicken.
Yes,
which was very good. Actually.
It was very good. We used some taco seasoning. Remember, we went and got taco seasoning. So one of the tips I will always say is when you are traveling and on business, if you have kitchen facilities, it's always good to cook some of your own meals. And if you have to cook your own meals, get seasoning packs that how could I say it, have everything already in it, so you don't have to buy a bunch of different seasonings. I used to go and bring my seasonings with me, but that gets too cumbersome. It's too much. It's too extra. So now I just find packs of stuff that already have everything in it that I want, and I use that to marinate my food with. All right, so we're going to get started. So, of course, do you want cornmeal in this? I just want to give a huge shout out to my very good friend Roxanne, and even her husband, because her husband lets her, not let her in a bad way, but he allows her to just come and be with me, and I think that is huge.
It is.
So she has to. He came in today and said she had to take care of me first, and he said then she can come take care of you. So I appreciate him as well. All right, so we have that already, and we're going to just mix this up a bit. Normally I would take a fork and do it, but this is okay. And we're going to make sure we batter all of these up. All right, that's good.
Now, what do you think about, I know some people use fish fry. What do you think about fish fry?
Fish fry, this is what fish fry is.
Right.
And fish fry is nothing but your own added your own cornmeal, flour, and sometimes breadcrumbs for some fish fries. This is my own fish fry. I put some garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper in it. I'll use this rack. And, there you go. So it's, some people use a little cayenne in it. We're just going to make a fish hoagie that they would normally have at the store that we would go to, I want to say, first the Italians used to have it.
I was about to say. But now it could be just any mom and pop.
It could be any mom and pop place.
Restaurant.
Yeah. So this is a piece of flounder. We have some whiting. So either they would say, do you want whiting or flounder? And I would always get whiting because flounder costs more.
Right.
It was always extra, right? And I felt like it was thinner, so what was the point?
It's definitely much thinner.
So, and they would give you like a few pieces on your hoagie roll, right? But we're going to make our own so we can make it the way we want.
Right.
All right, while I'm doing this, I want Limitless Fatima to tell me all about what's coming up and what she's doing, because she's doing some phenomenal things, guys, in the tri-state area.
Okay. Well, guys, as you already should know, my name is Fatima, but I go by the name of Limitless Fatima because I don't believe in being confined by limits or boundaries or boxes. So I am a natural hair care specialist, and I'm also a licensed educator as well. And I am going to be coming to the Philadelphia area with a class called Crochet Slay 101, because I actually just want to offer some skill set enhancement to mommies, to other stylists, just to take their skills to the next level with this wonderful technique and protective styling way of doing hair. So I will be offering that on October the 28th at Journey Hair Salon here in Philadelphia. Yes. So LJ's Kitchen is also ran by the same amazing woman, Tamika Miles, at Journey Hair Salon. So we'll be having a class on October the 28th here in Philadelphia, and I'm super duper excited.
Yes. And one thing that I can say about, and I know you won't pull your own chain, so I'm going to say it. This girl, this lady, this woman, this queen is amazing at protective styles. If anybody, she doesn't work for a product company, but a product company would be foolish not to hire her because she's amazing, and she doesn't give herself enough credit, because sometimes, and I do that too, because sometimes when you just know what you know, other people notice it, but this is just all you know. So you just, you go with it.
Right.
And you don't, you stay humble with it. But so I floured all of these up.
Yep.
So we're just going to give these a quick flash fry. We're going to fry these up till they're nice and crispy. And I'm going to clean up and I'm going to come right back because we want to talk more with Limitless Fatima and see what she's up to. Okay, guys, we are back with Limitless Fatima, and we want to talk to Fatima about some things about cosmetology. So, cosmetology industry, what do you see? Where do you see it going now?
So I think that in the industry of cosmetology is definitely evolving. However, it's not as streamlined as it once was. There was a time where it was very boxed in, but people are becoming a lot more expressive in the field of cosmetology. Artists are absolutely able to do a lot more when it comes to it, and even the defines and the confines of cosmetology are being a little bit lifted because there's a lot of different hair textures, natural. Like I call myself a natural hairstylist, but some cosmetology specialist or a licensed cosmetologist, they are, colorists, whatever the case may be. And I think the industry is just becoming great because people are removing the boxes.
Well, I'm glad that you said that it's becoming great because many times I'm finding that people have these panels and they just talk down about the industry and they talk about all the negatives in the industry. So I'm glad that you said it is becoming great because I believe that it is still great.
Absolutely.
And when you think about hairstyles from the 1930s coming back to the 21st century, is like, finger waves and body waves and all of those things. And then they just take it to the next level, and I love it. Right. But I do say when it comes back a second time around, it's not for you.
Well, I will disagree because as you see today, I'm standing here adorned with some hair jewels in my hair that were very, very popular in like the 80s when I was growing up, and everybody wore like the little gold beads on their hair.
Oh, we did wear those.
Yes. And they're not around much anymore, but just because I like to be expressive the way I want to be expressive, I said I'm going to bring them back for myself, and if anyone wants to join in, they can.
Well, quick story. My mother, when she was mini skirts came back out and everybody was getting these leather mini skirts, and I couldn't wait that my sister Felicia, she always took care of me. She bought me my first skirt, mini skirt. So my mom said, "Oh, I should go in the attic and go get mine." We were like, please don't, because they were the big thick plaid and all that. We were like, Mom, please don't get. You're not gonna come to my school like that, right? So my mom was hilarious. That's why I say the second time around is not for you, but maybe it is.
I don't know, because my mom, I have a very similar story, and my mother pulled out, remember the patchwork leather came back in?
Yes.
My mother pulled out this patchwork leather skirt.
It had to be dry right.
It was not. And guess what?
And everybody loved it. Oh, Lord.
Because she couldn't fit it anymore, but I wore it, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, where did you get that skirt?"
That's funny.
My mama had it for like 50 years.
Wow, that's funny. So we are going to get our bread. Now, when you get bread from, for a fish hoagie or any hoagie, hoagies are like from a Philadelphia staple. They call them heroes some places. We did a whole nother video about hoagies. They call them heroes some places. They call them sandwiches or submarines. And I'm like, what is a hero and what is a submarine sandwich? That is like not a hoagie. I was talking to someone from North Carolina yesterday, my client's husband, and he said to me, "Oh, we have hoagies." So I was excited. And I was like, "Oh, well, what do you put on your hoagies?" And he started saying all kinds of stuff that we never put on our hoagies. So I was like, no, North Carolina, you guys still not a hoagie. You still don't have a hoagie. No, still not a hoagie. So we are going to take this fish out. It's like smelling so good in here. So we're going to take this fish out and get some more started. Can you see it?
Yes.
Can you see it? You all see it. Y'all see it. Shout out to Sword. Y'all see it. So we are going to get our rolls.
Now, isn't this like the most important part of a hoagie?
This is the hoagie.
Right.
This is the hoagie right here. You have to have a bakery bakery, Amoroso, or any kind of bakery that sells like a good hoagie roll, Italian hoagie roll, is very important.
And it needs to be fresh.
It needs to be fresh because, and I'm going to get a bread knife. Now for a fish hoagie, sometimes with certain rolls, I usually gut out the middle.
The inside.
But it depends on the roll. So I'm just going to use...
I don't know that fish has to be gutted.
It
only
doesn't.
Because,
you need the bread, right?
The bread goes
It's
so
everything.
well with the fish.
All right, I cut that a little thin. And I'm going to let this rest. I'll let you do this because I feel like I'm messing it up. I'm going to dump this.
She's letting me do
I'm letting her do something. I'm a micromanager. I have to get better. I do have to get better.
Listen, I know how to stay in my lane. I am not the kitchen expert at all.
So Limitless Fatima, I'm gonna keep calling you that. Why would someone come to your class?
So stylist expressly, even though this is not a class that is limited to anyone, you do not have to be a licensed professional. However, especially stylists, I think it is just a good way to add to your service menu. And if you already have it on your service menu, learning different techniques and methodology to installing crochet braids. A lot of people like to subscribe and have enrolled in YouTube University, which is fine. However,
it's not fine. It's not fine only because they want to come to my salon and tell me after 31 years and 3 years of education in Murrow Dobbins Vocational High School of Cosmetology, and then 1 year of to get my teacher's license in Berean Institute.
Right.
No, you're not going to come in my salon and tell me
how to do it.
And they start using terminologies like just crazy stuff that they see on YouTube.
Co-washing.
Co-washing. What is a co-wash? Come on, like you're doing too much. And then it's almost forcing some of the product companies.
Oh my God, did you just put mayo on my roll?
Oh my gosh, I forgot she doesn't do mayo.
All right, you gotta cut that out.
Okay.
So I do not eat mayo in any form at all whatsoever, and she knows it because
I forgot. I was just making a hoagie.
Just going, because she got so passionate about this hair thing that quick.
Yes, passionate. Okay, so she doesn't eat mayo, so no mayo. This is not like.
This is what I need.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna get the cheese.
Everybody always talk about dry bread. Bread is bread. I don't want any pudding on my bread.
Oh my gosh, I saw her eat cold pancakes. Like, who eats cold pancakes the next day though? Like out of the refrigerator.
You gonna put me on Front Street like that?
Okay, I won't.
I am a foodie. If it's good, it's good. If it's good, it's good. Cold, hot, warm, or anything in between.
Okay. All right, so I put like a lot. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put a little more mayonnaise on mine because I like a lot of mayo. I'm just gonna give her her own plate.
She just gave me a backache.
And then I'm gonna put down. It's smelling really good in here. I'm gonna put down some Cooper Sharp cheese, and I don't like the way they slice my cheese at the store sometimes. Unless I'm standing right there.
Now, didn't she just tell y'all about people telling her how to do her thing? She wants to now tell the deli guy.
I don't, but I just like my
how to do his slicing job.
Oh my gosh.
See, look at her. She upset.
Like, who does that? I don't like my stuff sticking together like that. Do you want cheese?
Maybe it's the temperature. Sure, I'll take a little cheese.
I'll let you do it because this cheese is like sticking and I don't want to touch all over your cheese that. Oh my goodness. So I put a few slices of Cooper Sharp here.
She put the whole pound.
I put a couple slices. I really like cheese. And then I'm going to show you how to assemble it.
Look at this mayonnaise on my bread.
Oh, it's only a little tiny bit. You don't have to eat that side. Are we both whining?
We are definitely whining.
All right. So so usually with a fish hoagie, we talked about them using flounder or whiting. What other fish would you think that they would use?
So it can't be a bony fish in a hoagie, only because you choke to death.
You'll choke to death.
I'm trying to think. What other
I
fish?
think
Let's
that you
not
can.
talk about these fake fish because nowadays we're living in a time where we have this tilapia craze.
What is tilapia?
Oh my goodness, we never heard of tilapia 20 years ago. Now all of a sudden, tilapia is like the world-renowned fish. Please don't give me that. But some people, I'm sure, would use tilapia on a hoagie because it doesn't have bones, right?
Okay. And what about codfish? Now, if I made a gourmet fish hoagie,
Gourmet.
I would love a
nice
thick
piece of
cod on there, like cooked really well,
That would be
seasoned well.
good, but it has to be seasoned well.
It has to be seasoned well because cod can get a little dry. You have to cook it just right. Okay, so you're good with that?
Yep, just a little few pieces. I'm gonna take a piece.
So we are going to come right back after we take this fish out, and we are going to assemble our hoagies.
All right.
Hey guys, we are back and we are getting ready to assemble our hoagies. We fried this fish on 350 degrees with vegetable oil. You can use any kind of oil you want, like vegetable, canola, or even peanut. But peanut oil is not necessary with this. Peanut oil, you usually use that when you want to go to a higher temperature so that your it doesn't burn. You don't have burn factors with that. So we're going to get our flounder out, and we are ready to assemble. Fatima.
Yes, ma'am.
How does that look?
It looks amazing.
All right. So how do you like to top your, and oh, one more thing. Earlier, I said flash frying. I didn't mean flash frying. I meant to fry it. Make sure you preheat your oil to 350 degrees and fry it till it's crispy. So we want to make sure it's done and crispy and hot. So we're going to assemble our hoagies. Okay. All right. Tell me how you like yours. I'll let you do whatever you want. Here, you do yours first if you want.
Okay, just go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to do mine. So this is how you would assemble a fish hoagie.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I want a piece of flounder on mine.
With your whiting.
With my what?
Your whiting.
Yes, with my whiting. So I'm going to assemble it. I'm going to break it in half. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just fold it.
Now what I want to do is I want to cut my pieces a little bit.
Okay. I'm going to let her cut her pieces.
This is kind of I'll take this. This is kind of the Jersey way, I'll say.
Oh, okay.
So you just cut it in half. That way you can get a more sleek sandwich.
Okay. So I'm going to put some onions down. No more seasoning because my fish is already seasoned. Some people will go through and put more some salt and pepper on there. Actually, I did forget one thing. I'm going to put hot sauce.
Look at me, clumsy.
See? Clumsy. That's why I don't cut it. That's why when you're from Philly, you do not cut it.
Whatever.
So I'm going to put some hot sauce. You want a good, flavorful, like Louisiana style hot sauce. I put hot sauce on mine. Yours does look pretty.
Get every piece of fish plate.
And then we always put ketchup.
Absolutely. Not no mayo. Ugh.
I have mayonnaise on mine, but you know. So look at that. That looks good so far, right?
Yes.
All right.
Now I'm going to try a little onion. I typically would not put onion on my fish sandwich, but I'll try it just because it gives good aesthetics.
Okay. And some lettuce.
Why am I still using the tongs?
I don't know.
Now, we were saying earlier how some people like to dress their sandwiches from the bottom up, meaning their toppings on the bread and then their meat or whatever on the top. I personally don't like that. I want the aesthetics of the toppings on top. Plus, to me, it tastes different. I don't know why.
It does. It tastes different to me, too. And you could, at this point, still put some salt and pepper on it.
I forgot my ketchup.
You forgot your ketchup.
It's okay. This, to me, is a key ingredient. I really probably don't even need the hot sauce.
You don't need hot sauce? Okay.
I like it, but I don't need it.
Oh, my goodness. Mine looks better. So wait, I want to ask you something else about your class that's coming up. So why are you offering it to people that are not cosmetologists?
Because I do know that there are, especially in the new day and age where
Can you give me some pepper?
black and brown people are embracing their natural hair texture,
Okay.
a lot of mommies don't necessarily know what to do with their little girl's hair, and they want some alternatives. And instead of relaxing their hair or doing something that's very stressful and tension, um,
Pepper?
a little
A little.
too high of tension on their hair, I want them to be able to have some other alternatives to be able to come and maybe do their hair at home. And even for people that may not be able to afford to go to the salon all the time, they can have options as well. So that's why I didn't make it cosmetologists only. I'm definitely encouraging cosmetologists. However, I'm not restricting it from anyone.
Okay, so your advanced class.
So this is not going to be the what I would call advanced class. This is the 101 class.
Okay.
However, it is going to have two options. There is going to be the look and learn option,
Okay.
which are going to be more fundamentals, and then the hands-on class. Now, the hands-on class is going to be some specialty technique and, of course, hands-on demonstration and practice.
Okay. So there you have it, guys. Is there anything else that you would want our audience to know about Limitless Fatima and any upcoming
So
things?
I'll just express quickly why I call myself Limitless Fatima, because
Okay.
I am not only a natural hairstylist, I consider myself an ambassador of health, wealth, and beauty. By way of UC Moore Enterprises, which is my financial services firm. I have been a professional tax preparer for about 17 years, and I offer bookkeeping services.
I need that.
Etc. etc. Most
Yes.
stylists do.
Yes.
So not only am I in the industry, but I service the industry as well. And I really believe that it is imperative that all of us humans really embrace holistic health as well. And I'm holistic meaning mental health, physical health, financial health, etc. So that's why I call myself Limitless Fatima. I'm not just a stylist, and I'm not just a financial person. I'm a person that wants to live holy.
Yes.
Holy.
Holy. Hallelujah.
Yes. I want to live holistically, and I want to advocate for the same thing.
Okay, that is amazing.
Now I want to eat this sandwich.
Now you want to eat? I don't think I can eat mine, but it looks pretty.
Well,
I
let her
usually. Well, wait. I'm going to get you a whole plate because I want you to taste it.
Oh.
You ready? All right. So I'm going to because I have to still talk. Excuse my fingers. I'm going to let Limitless Fatima do her thing. I'm going to take this from you.
Are you going to slice it a particular way?
No, you can slice it yourself. Whatever.
I like messing with her, guys. So I was just telling Tamika that although I believe in holistic living, and I try to stay away
Switch
from...
places with me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're taller.
I try to stay away from sugary drinks completely. I don't drink soda, but it's something like about a hoagie that you really need a cold soda.
You need a cold soda.
Would you agree?
A cold orange soda. Grape.
I would say grape, orange, maybe even a Pepsi.
Maybe a Pepsi.
All right, so here's...
Pepsi, right?
Yes, definitely a Pepsi.
Okay.
Now, I'm clumsy, guys.
So I'm gonna get a paper towel for you.
I'm trying to remain neat and not spill this all over my all black shirt that will then become red. All right, let's see.
Oh, you took a nice bite too. I want some. Girlfriends don't let girlfriends have drool on their face.
Thank you. Girlfriends don't care if they got drool on their face. This is very good.
It's good.
Very, very, very good.
It just reminded me of my past, and I just wanted to make a fish hoagie. I was on the phone with you talking about it, and before that I was on the phone with Ron.
Okay.
And we were talking about, gosh, I sure would like a good fish hoagie. That we cannot get them here in the Northeast. If it's a place in the Northeast that you can get a fish hoagie, please let me know. But I think I like to make stuff so that I can look at it. I don't necessarily want to eat this right now, even though it looks amazing. I'm just not hungry right now. But I love to make things like this. So we just want to thank Limitless Fatima, for coming onto our show. And I'm sorry, and coming onto our show and helping me with this fish hoagie.
Of course, and thanks for having
And
me.
some quick stories about our moms. I'm gonna laugh tonight at like 2 a.m. about that patchwork.
About that patch skirt.
Yes. So I'm glad you're enjoying your sandwich, and you can easily make this at home. Used to make. Fatima's a good cook, but she usually doesn't like to cook.
I don't know nothing about no kitchen.
She doesn't like to cook, but this is amazing. This looks delicious, and I can't wait to take a bite of mine. But since I have to talk, I can't eat right now. So we are going to say bye for now, and thank you for coming to LJ's Kitchen, where we bring conversation back to the kitchen. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit a like button also. Bye for now.
Goodbye.